Hi all, good morning. Today we are going to learn and understand about the very important the field and industry. Nowadays industry completely depends on this technology. What is that really means? You want to know? Yeah, there is a uh, there is a not a technology, it's a manufacturing. CNC. What is this exactly? CNC means computer numerical control. If you see that uh, the, the title of this one, you will understand what is the definition of CNC. Computer numerical control, controlling the computer by numericals. I mean the some codes. See, there are many ways the communication will happens. One is speaking or understanding the language, one is the expression. You can give the expressions but machine can't receive it. So what we do, we learn the language of machine. There are many codes, that is the there are many codes or language, I would say. That way you can control the movement of the machines. Yes. And uh, get your done get your work done by the machines. How that really works? Am I telling, I mean, something else? No, it is really nowadays happening in industry. Man cannot, I mean, to reduce the defects in the part or a product. That may be a part, creating the part or a machining the part, assembly, inspection, in all the field of industries nowadays. All the, I mean, the industries are completely depends on the machines. To get work done by the machines, we need to talk or communicate with them. Then only they can do what we say, and what we wanted to tell to them, they will do it. So that we can increase the production, and we can, I mean, the reduce the component cost by increasing the number of products, and e- easy of testing, inspection, secondary operations. There are so many ways we can reduce the human effort. Nowadays if you see, we are having a less manpower. So we need to get use of the machines. Initial investment will be high, but we are getting our work done by the machines. How these machines are controlled? So they will have the computer integrated inside it. It will control the, I mean, the computer will control the movement of machines. So our end objective is to control the machine, not the computer. Computer is the media which can uh, translate our communication, or it will be the bridge between the man or us as well as the machines. So to build this one, the computer playing a really, I mean, vital role in this one. So if we want to talk with machine, we need to first, I mean, talk with or communicate with the computer. So it is not a big language. How many of you know, I mean, most of you have know about 3 or 4 language. There will be a one more extra language added to your bucket. It is just like, yeah, even you can, I mean, you can tell how many languages you know, you can include this also. Yeah, CNC is also language. I mean, it's computer language, you can say. So how this is controlled? There are some codes we need to learn. And how, first I mean, bridging the man as well as the computer. Now computer, how the computer is controlling the motions or machine movements. There are x, y, z directions movement, up and down, clockwise, anti-clockwise. There are 12 degrees of freedom. It will be like all 12 degrees it can move. So how that is controlling with the help of servo motors. There is a milli micro moments it can control. If you see the efficiency or the product quality, it will be really high. Once you set up the machine, I mean, with the help of computer, saying this is my origin, from here the dimensions are controlled. If you q what is the depth of cut, it will let you know what is the time required to produce a component. Once you get to know, you can get an order and you can say them like, I need this much of time to finish this one. There are so many advantages if you use the CNC, like the tool, whatever the cutting tools cost will be reduced. Why this cost will be reduced? You will, I mean, the maintenance, I mean, the it will be uniformly cutting, and even you are controlling the RPM revolution of the spindle, and so that with respect to the depth, it is cutting uniformly so that the life of the tool will be more. I'm telling tool as well as a machine. Machine is different and tool is the really, I mean, what is used for cutting or operations. And machine is the big one which will have the all your coolants, computer, all this together called as a machine. So we have learned what is the difference between tool as well as the machine, and now how the computer is controlling the machine. So uh, so that we can, I mean, we are able to do the work faster, as well as the quality of the product will be really high. And coming next to what are the type of CNC machines are there, what is the I mean, the advantages we got to know are the few, but yeah, definitely we will go through in detail. And how this is, I mean, we need to communicate with the computer, what is its language, what in that, what are all the controls of this one. If there is a machine, it has to be first learn, I mean, understand your things, understand what you are telling. In between the process, it will have the machining controls, process control, so that during the process of machining, it will have the coolant on off, I mean, the best environment to go for a smooth uh, I mean, machining, which all depends on the depth of cut what you give and the revolution of spindle. There are so many factors in which we need to learn how this machine is, I mean, the computer is controlling the machines, and what is its language. It is really nice, right? I mean, to understanding someone's uh, I mean, the language, and getting the work done by others, I mean, with the help of machines. So it seems really amazing, right? I mean, this is the, I mean, nowadays the industries are like completely behind this manufacturing process. There are so many vertical machining center, synceridiums, I mean, to manufacture tool, I mean, injection molding tools and dies. We're going for synceridium, wire cutting, all these are controlled by the computer only. So how, how to control the computer, that is what we are going to learn in this the class called as CNC. So I think this is really exciting, right? To learning one other's language and getting, I mean, getting what, oh, it has to be listen what you say, and getting the work done by the other. It will not question you. I mean, how if you tell somebody to go and get that one for me, he will ask so many questions, but computer will not ask things. That is the best part of this one. So happy learning. In this video you got to know what is CNC, background of CNC. Next class we will learn about types of CNCs, and what is its language, what is how what are all the language, what are all the codes we need to learn before communicating with the computer. So thank you, thanks for the class.